asleep amidst the trees. That's all swaying in the breeze. But one soul lies anxious, wide awake. Fearing all manner of fools' hearts and ways.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Grab my controller here. Oh. There, we're good. We're good. Oh, let's see what's going on in chat. Pixelink, welcome to the stream. Alexander Sparf. Oh, yes, it's happening. Yes, it is. Corvus, how the hell are you, dude? So stoked to watch my favorite Witcher back at it again. Awesome. I'm stoked that you're stoked. Get into it.
Our lands laid siege to every fortress.
Who's asleep amidst the trees?
Yep, that's it. Fix that light on. Hang on a second. Just hang. Oh, stay there. Hope this helps. All right. That's a little better, yeah. A little better, anyway. What's going on here? I've been missing. Nightmares! Welcome to the stream. Oh, I'm sorry your nose is stuffed. That blows. All day in my art project. I have to do it again. Skipping the exam to do it. Wow. Crazy. You gonna be okay skipping the exam? Oh, finally playing something good. Ah, fuck you. I play nothing but good. Let's get reacquainted with the controls. Works for me. Queen Skyrim!
That Witcher's rather handsome.
How you doing? Happy you finally made it to the live stream. Well, thank you. I'm glad you could. Well, we are going to try to... What is our current quest, actually? Hog the food? Regis. Right, we gotta meet our vampire friend. A little ways off.
Never you are. The air here is such that one is never hungover.
That's not how hangovers work. I'm going the wrong way. Oh god, I'm so good at video games, guys. I don't know if you can tell how good I am. Video games, always. Over your nose stuff that blows. I don't know. Did I say that? Was I what? That's a good one. Oh, I missed a turn. Dear God, this motion blur. Yeah, the game's got some motion blur. I guess I can try to turn up the quality. Turn it off. Let me have a look. Motion blur. Hell is the motion not an option? I might not be able to change that in game. I'm sorry. Oh, there it is. Motion blur. Turn it off. Yeah, motion blur was a part of life in medieval Scandinavia. Yeah, we'll turn off the motion blur. Tell me if that's any better or worse. Damn it, Roach. Go where I tell you. Better? Awesome.
Oh.
Yeah, just a few smacks from that feudal lord. Everything will be able to. Right about that. So you can't see. You might notice that the animations are a bit jaggedy sometimes, especially when they're going quickly. Motion blur hides that. Like that's essentially what motion blur is for. But it bothers some people. It makes them nauseous.
At least that was
The crafty bastards with their very competent game dev skills. We're just... Ah, crap. Reading chat is proving to be the fucking death of me. I blame all of you, collectively and as individuals.
What a brute.
Nice tune.
I don't even hear the tune, Geralt. Let me check to see if... Is the music turned down? Nope.
Will remain closed until further notice.
Closed?
Yeah, don't read chat and drive. True.
Get them while they're hot.
Don't drink and drive, don't read and ride. It alliterates, so you know it's true. Blame Ravix at Fullhorn. That's fair. But what I won't blame you guys for is liking the stream if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate that. Yeah, Corvus is right on there. On the ball today, my man. Glad to be observed. How are you doing, Queen Skyrim? Jump. No, do a jump. There we go. Excuse me?
Aye, pigs can fly.
Yo, this man's sick AF. Stops him from breathing. Look, breathing's only gonna mess with his humors, okay? Everybody knows that.
Regis. Couldn't have picked some other place to meet.
Is this Regis' sense of humor? Like, I'll make him meet me in a mausoleum. Oh, do I not have a silver sword equipped? Oh, weird. What's my gear, by the way? Yeah, there it is. How do I compare? Left trigger. There we go. They're roughly the same. Oh, but I want the light armor. That's right up my alley. Alright, cool. I love the name of the Beauclair Cemetery translating to just a couch. That's pretty funny. Head up to the Père Lachaise Cemetery? I didn't even know that. That's some good lore. Thanks, Alexander. Meds and tea? You got it, man. I'll see you when you get back. Where are the rest of them? Ah, they're all the way over there. Alright, might as well go kill them while I'm here. I'm in the area and all. Oh shit, it's these guys! Ass! Oh, that's bad. It's among the worst. Okay. Alright, at least we killed that guy. Yeah, fuck the women and children, I agree. Gotta get that adrenaline up. God, I hate these things. Okay. I guess that could have gone worse. Oh, pick up the stuff. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. But what did man ever do to deserve this kind of hostility from nature? I can't think of a single thing.
Regis!
Damn it. Locked. No way I got the place wrong. This is it. Gotta be. Gotta be another way in around here.
Oh no, it's not that nature's evil. The joke I'm going with is kind of like, why would nature conspire against man? The obvious joke being, we keep killing it. Shit, killed Moors. No, 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 no. No.
Around here.
Nah, not do it. Didn't have enough health. Anus. Gotta get that adrenaline meter up. That's how we survive. Also gotta learn to dodge better. You considered sucking less, I said to myself. So how's everybody doing, by the way? How's Thursday? What's up? Rap with me, fellow kids.
Wars.
Oh, great. Yeah, that's what I thought. Didn't expect him to start me there. He could be here a while. Suck less and blow more, he said to the wood player. Easy mistake to make. Taking all the meds without keeping track of time, so I could honestly get paracetamol poisoning and I have no idea. Well, luckily that's actually kind of, that only happens over time. You'd have to take a shit ton for Tylenol to acutely damage your liver. But, like, don't do it often. Bear, welcome to the stream, man. What's up? I want to go back and kill them. I'm a little bit drunk, but that's fine. Yeah! Yeah, I just need a little liquid courage. Now we got it. Yeah, it's some stench. Bear, welcome to the stream, man. What's up? How you been? Cool. Bears? Am I on Grinder all of a sudden? I mean, if the man fits. Long day already, but I have my coffee, and so I'm doing better. I feel that. I'm probably going to need to go on a quick break and get myself a drink. A few minutes here. I forgot to do that before I began. I got a little gung-ho. Too excited to come and entertain y'all. Play some Witcher 3.
There's something here. Need to use the eye. Interesting.
Check on that sword. That seems cool. Can't use it yet. 41. It's a big damage jump. Sweet Jesus. Okay. Hold on to that. Oh. Probably play The Witcher 3 at some point? Yeah, it's worth it. Knight's Oath. Here rests Sir Ramon of Gichon? Yeah, Sir Ramon of Gichon. On my grave you will not find the likeness of a man who once lived. Gave my heart, soul, and body of my knightly craft, and I wish to be remembered as a knight. Symbol of chivalry is a naked sword, and that symbol rests above me. Sword that defended my honor, my friends, and my heart. Sword that was better to me than a brother. Sword that was never stained by the blood of an innocent man. As far as you know. Quit watching, start playing. I wish I could disagree with that. Stoned! What up, man? Enter the Royal Assassin. What's up, Lara? It's going pretty good. We're getting our witch on.
Agreed to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliche can you get?
Nothing comes readily to mind.
Could have left the door unlatched.
What of my privacy? I value it rather deeply.
Oh, yeah, he did. He did hold up in a mausoleum because he thinks it's funny.
Besides, I knew you'd find a way to get in.
True enough. Need to find your friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever.
I guess when you're immortal, you have to find your own humor.
Must matter
the little things.
What
Just like to
matters
sip my
is what
coffee. I feel that.
If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him. Ever. End of story.
Come on. Gotta be some way.
Vampires can evade detection by the senses, and no divination magic works on us. Even the most
savings,
precise
yeah,
magic
smart
would be
picks.
useless.
And this? Could this help?
Oh, it's 60 to 70 off
Wherever
the
did
PS
you
Store
get
at the
that?
moment? That's
Off one of the
probably
beast's
worth it,
victims,
actually.
Found by a
Get
bend
it,
in the river.
yeah.
Body was chopped in pieces. 3 of those pieces were hands. And with the rings seemed the odd one
A
out.
body was chopped into
Perhaps they'd
pieces.
taken an
3 of
interest
them
in
were
it.
hands. I don't know how that works. More mature, like Skyrim or whatever. Yeah, it is more mature. It is better written. The characters are better fleshed out, and the writing's better. Like, that's its strength. I actually think it's a little bit of an unpopular opinion, I think, but I think Witcher 3's gameplay is mediocre. I don't think it's appreciably better than Skyrim, and in a lot of ways it's worse.
It's Dettlaff's hand, without a doubt. It will do splendidly.
Alright. What do you want to use the hand for?
The hand. What do you plan to do with it?
You've heard of Kovinaris.
It's your brother's PS4, I get you.
Rings a distant bell. Read about it in Alchemia Oblitera. There's a copy at Kaer Morhen, tattered, nearly disintegrated. But if memory serves, Kovinaris never managed to prove it worked.
He did prove it, just never managed to publish his findings.
Ah.
He and I corresponded, you see, after we became friends. Thus, I know he completed his research and performed the first tests. It's
Well, that's
complicated, so without delving into details...
Yeah, so we don't have to try to make up the
use any
science.
piece of tissue to reconstruct what a whole body experienced.
How's it work?
Cool.
We need any special equipment?
We must brew a decoction which Kovinaris gave a rather poetic name. Resonance. Once
Highland Train
imbibed,
Videos,
it
welcome to the
sends one
stream.
into a
You're
trance
that
similar
Damien
to
fellow
that
from a while
induced
ago.
by
Well, it's nice to see you again, Damien.
This
How are
triggers
you?
visions of events
Welcome to the stream.
linked to strong emotions experienced by the tissue's owner. Picture it as dreaming of fragments.
Every time I
of
say the
someone's
hand, you're
life.
reminded of
Any chance we
Okiasu's
might see what
Zahando.
Dettlaff
Yeah.
was doing just
Oh, the
before he
hand
lost
is so
his hand?
good.
Indeed. Though I also hope
But I think the
Resonance
next
will reveal
Elder
the
Scrolls
location
game
of
would
Dettlaff's
have a
hideout.
voice. I don't know. I liked how they did it in Fallout 4, but I can totally see why some people didn't like it. Huh. That's a good question. I just hope it doesn't become a live service, because then they can just... as far as I'm concerned. But, well, I am doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. I'm sorry, Corvus. That sucks. Nah, he's just sick and cranky, just like we all get. I'm a big whiny baby when I get sick, too. Can't you just summon Dettlaff?
Can't you just summon Dettlaff? You're both higher vampires. There's gotta be a way.
If I'm to be entirely candid, there is indeed one. But believe me, we will be better off never availing ourselves of it. It is a last resort. Absolutely.
Last resort? The hell? Why?
There is a being who can summon Dettlaff. Possesses the authority, even the power, to force him to appear in a given place. But the
Okay.
very act of contacting this being, well, it's akin to walking a slack line extended over a chasm filled with molten lava. An exercise as perilous to me as it would be to you. A risk I'm unwilling to take.
What you're saying is we're going to have to do that eventually anyway.
It will be both quicker and easier.
Alright, so the ring. What's its provenance?
Ring's pretty intriguing. Made of no metal I've ever seen. And the ornamentation.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres. It's actually mine. I received it from a dear old friend. You might call him a humanist. He saw us vampires as guests here, guests who owe their hosts, meaning you humans and the elder races, respect.
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for food?
I appreciate
Precisely.
that kind of respect,
And
if
the
I'm being
reason why
honest.
I, in turn, gave it to Dettlaff, to remind him of the ideals my old friend championed.
Alright, brew the concoction.
Kovinaris spent half his life proving his theory. Wild guess. Making a dose of resonance won't be easy.
You guessed correctly. In addition to Dettlaff's tissue, we shall need a powerful occipital lobe stimulant.
Really?
Effectively a poison, to make one susceptible to visions.
Need a
I've
hallucinogen.
got a few ingredients to choose from. Unfortunately, all are pretty rare. There's Mamoon glands, but closest ones I know of are in Vizima. A spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were cold to extinction over a
Skyrim
century
is a lot
ago.
lore-wise too, but
Could
maybe
go with a
impossible for a
kobold's
single game
eyes,
to deliver.
but
Yeah,
creatures are
like
sentient. Rather not gouge one's
what
eyes out.
everybody wants something different from the games.
Given that we lack
right?
the time to sleep
From an Elder Scrolls game, I want a few things specific: good exploration, good mechanics to play with, lots of options in those mechanics, and like magic. Give me cool magic effects and enchantments that I can abuse. I love that shit. We craft spells and throw them around. Hey, the invite's invalid? The one in the description? Island Train? Well, if it's giving you trouble, we'll talk about it after stream. Just message me over Discord PM, okay?
What was that?
Well, the one in the description's
Rather a common sight at
is
this latitude.
Evergreen.
Very
That's the same one
intelligent
right there.
fowl. I asked him to look for the creatures you mentioned. Him and his brethren.
But yeah, if
Perhaps
you're
they'll
having any
find
trouble,
one in the
DM me
area,
after.
And I would hazard that a flock of ravens will spy any said creature faster than a solitary witcher would. With all due respect to your skills, my friend. It will take them some time, nonetheless. So, perhaps you'd care for a snifter of mandrake.
No drinks for me.
Not really in the mood for your concoctions, especially given how they make you say things you'd
Oh,
rather keep to
most of
yourself.
the
That aspect
bash
very well.
commands don't only work for
Geralt
mods or
of Rivia,
higher.
I detect a guilty conscience. Word is,
Also, I don't know
there's
if
a
Bash
shame
Like
that
even
seems
works.
complete.
I usually it
Not
just
about
posts
to
it
fall for
periodically
that.
as we
Get
go.
it. Need a nap. and
I
that's
appreciate
all I'm
the
gonna
effort,
use
though.
this time.
Everybody can access quote though. So exclamation mark quote if you want to see something stupid I've said.
Ever vigilant, even in his sleep. Quite vampire-like, in fact. Are you absolutely certain they don't administer a few of our genes during the trial of the grasses?
Skipping having a drink with Regis. Yeah, I don't drink when I'm on the job. It's a good way to get poisoned.
Appreciate the compliment. Got something
Ah,
for
there's
me?
an old one.
You were right. No kobolds or mamoons for miles around.
Knew it.
Allow me to finish. You see, there's this spotted white. It haunts an abandoned residence in the
Spotted
Caraberta
white?
woods.
Impossible. My brethren hunted down every last spotted white before I was born.
Then it seems you must revise your knowledge of spotted whites. For somehow this one managed to survive your
They're
brethren's
mannequins,
onslaught.
not stand stillikins. That's a good one too.
It seems I know this home it haunts. Recall a tale about it. Locals believe the place cursed. Perhaps that's how the whites survived entirely unmolested.
Vampires suck, they sure do. Do you know anything else about the white?
Whites rarely appear in the woods, even less likely to
Have I
find
played
them in
this DLC
abandoned
before?
human
No.
homes. They inhabit remote wildernesses, old abandoned cemeteries.
What's your point?
This might not be a spotted white after all. Your little helper might have made a mistake.
I sincerely doubt it. Ravens are devilishly intelligent creatures, and they've highly developed observational skills.
What exactly did they observe?
The area around the estate, it's covered
Okay,
in
Beck, soon to get back.
spoons.
Spoons.
Spoons?
Spare me the skeptical smile. I'm but the bearer of this news. Or perhaps this spotted white is a hoarder, or the spoons are somehow related to the curse.
Ah, I skipped. That was an important thing, huh? I can always go back. On here.
Let's do this.
Do you match in the white?
Worst case scenario. So,
Yes.
Oh, I appreciate the hint.
all right.
I didn't realize that was one of those, like, aside things. Checkpoint. Checkpoint. That's the most recent one I've got. So we'll try to power through that and then do the party. Grab a drink and a wee snack. Alright, see when you get back. Hello there, Cyber Gilligan. What's up, man? I don't even know what that accent was. Like, I went to do something British, but then it turned into stupid. Rum and Coke? I've had a hard time drinking rum ever since I got really sick on it at university. And not even from drinking too much. Like, I've gotten sick from drinking too much before, but that time I had the stomach flu. Just it hit me mid-party. That sucked. So better than any of my attempts at an American accent. Anyway, how you doing, Cyber? Oh god, I'm flip turned upside down. Who knew alcohol would be this disorienting? Or Canadian for that matter, same thing. Like, the only difference between my normal voice and my fake Canadian voice is I kinda send it out my nose, eh?
Someone placed an illusion here. Interesting.
Now that's more like it. Oh yeah. Did you catch the hockey game last night? I believe right over here. Pretty damn good Australian accent? Nice. Okay, so we already did this. We're gonna skip it as quickly as we can.
And
Where?
and
It's dead.
right.
You might precise. You've.
But if
He. It's complex.
how's it?
We might.
Any
Indeed.
Let's do it.
COVID
You.
there?
Oop, that it, all right there. Oop,
What was that?
that's it. Oop, all right, it.
Perhaps they'll. It.
Back with a tin of iron brew and a wee packet of barbecue chips. Cool. Whenever I try to do these kinds of accents, I get physically exhausted. That's interesting.
Rarely say no to a snifter.
Sadly, this is but a weak infusion rather than a proper distillate.
Even better. I remember your mandrake hooch. Made people say
Press
things
the
they
fast
would rather
forward
kept
button
to
watching a movie.
themselves.
Now, what could Geralt of Rivia prefer to keep to himself?
I think it's a lot funnier though, because you only get the first word or so, or even syllable of each line. So it's like, that's what they got with that. Walk around with a rum and coke like Julian. Yeah. I love Trailer Park Boys. I hate that that's filmed near me. Like, where I live, I know Ricky's. I don't know a guy named Ricky, but I know Ricky's. Like, they're around. Secrets.
Everyone's got some secret.
A good Irish
I agree
accent.
wholeheartedly. I also believe it wise at times to share one's secrets, unburden oneself to those one can trust.
This your sophisticated way of asking me if I trust you?
I prefer almost always to ask you directly.
Exactly.
It seems a
Chris.
test of intelligence, one you just passed.
Can't imagine how
Maybe
many
you should go
letters
first.
skip each
Reveal
word.
one of
Pronouncing the
your
whole thing is
secrets.
too much for me.
After all, you
I mean,
vampires
where I
lead
live
very
in
interesting
Canada, we
lives.
kind of do that
Anything
too.
in
I
particular
enunciate
interest
a
you?
little bit better than I do my normal conversation when I'm on stream. Like, if I'm talking to my family, I'm talking like this, and a lot of time we're skipping skipping parts of words entirely. We basically just say the beginning and the end of every word. Get what I'm saying? I remember we had some English exchange students in my high school, and they couldn't understand us for fuck because we spoke so quickly. Where have you been? What have you been...
Curious what you did after you were reborn.
As I'm sure you can surmise, at first I was thoroughly absorbed with recovering. As it is, I've still not recovered completely. Yet I was so weak the first year that I could not stand nor move on my own. Detlef bore my weakness bravely, showed great patience. If not for him,
No one speaks
I
like
wouldn't
that?
be here, and I'd have regenerated far slower.
Right, no one speaks like this. Erwin.
Once I could at last stand unassisted, I set off for Bruges, for my one-time home of Dillingen. There I led the peaceful life of a rural healer and surgeon, enjoying my neighbours' respect and, in fact, constituting the exact opposite of the monstrous vampire the populace imagines.
Bruges, you say? Rebirth make you sentimental?
Perhaps a dash. But what of you? Where have you been? Ever find your Cyrilla?
Yep.
Back then, yeah. But we parted again soon after.
How are you handling abstinence? You know, not drinking blood?
Got a new life, new body. That give you a new start, blank slate?
Starting all anew is a very broad concept. What exactly do you mean?
Your blood addiction, say. Wondering if your body's the same, if it still remembers. Maybe if you drank now, you wouldn't get hooked.
All addictions are a form of slavery. Re-addiction's not a risk I'm willing to take, just to
Yep.
test a hypothesis about corporeal regeneration and whether propensities carry over.
Fair enough. Curiosity, that's all. Sorry.
Interesting that blood is framed as an addiction to vampires. And
Not to
I
worry,
like
Garrett.
that.
Curiosity is a natural reaction under the circumstances, apart from which I've always valued that trait in you.
What's regeneration like?
Always fascinated me the way vampires can regenerate. A hand growing back is one thing, but Detloff recreating you out of a wet smear? Something else entirely.
A difficult and laborious process, but one that's possible, as my presence proves. But I've heard you too had quite the adventure. They say you
Oh
lost your
boy, did
memory.
I ever.
For a bit, but Triss helped me get it back. Actually, pretty damn lucky I only had amnesia.
Yes, you humans are rather buggered in those terms.
Main thing blood
To
tastes
strip
like
you
to
of
me is
life is,
iron.
well,
And
it's just
yep,
plain easy.
yeah, it does taste a lot
I've
like
always
iron,
pitied
or even
you in that
coppery.
regard. We vampires are much harder nuts to
Definitely
crack.
metallic.
If a member of another race kills one of us, we can be reborn with a living higher vampire's help. However, if one of our own strikes the deadly blow, death is permanent. There can be no rebirth. One of the chief reasons why vampires long ago swore never to fight one another.
Huh. Alright, so what's it like being dead?
Gotta ask you the big question, one everyone wonders about. What happens after death?
A vampire would
I wish I
understand
could tell
irony
you
pretty
if
well,
the
you're right
human
about that.
Belief in the gods is well founded. Well, that I do not know. We vampires differ exceedingly from you humans. Our matter, that of which we are composed, can exist without form. We
Right.
require neither a heart, nor a brain, nor air to breathe.
But were you dead?
As humans understand death, yes.
Feel anything? Understand anything?
Mormon here.
It's rather hard to explain. I felt something very unsettling. Something I cannot even name, for I did no reasoning. Only after rebirth did I begin to understand that what I had felt was cold and unimaginable fear.
Damn.
If not for Detlaff, I might have drowned in an eternity of icy terror.
But death is a cold and unimaginable fear. Got it.
Can't have been alive then. Sheesh, experience like that must be vicious.
Indeed, it's hard to compare to anything I know. Yet you are aware we don't see death as you do. The way you cling to life, we find it entirely peculiar. You are mortals, ergo it's a foregone conclusion. You will die. It's but a question of time. Thus, I often find myself wondering why you try so very hard. To die at 20 years, 40, even 100, what's the difference? They're all but the blink of an eye.
Number of experiences
Depends
we
on
get to
your
have.
point of view. Man who's got 1,000,000 crowns to spend.
I know, we're
can't
learning a lot about
possibly understand
vampires here,
one who's
Lara.
only got 20.
Very true.
What are vampires
One's
even
outlook can indeed change
like the
much.
taste of blood? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they learn to. Like, the way that, like, I imagine its acquired taste like boots. They probably do. Anything specific you were hoping to ask me?
All right, give you one question. What do you want to know?
One question to ask one as fascinating as you, Geralt. Cruel parsimony, I'd say, but I shall do my best to make it count.
Ah, true parsimony.
If you were to die
Indeed.
and be reborn as I was, in your new life, would you choose to be a witcher?
Fuck me. Would Geralt choose be a witcher in his undeath? Yeah, I think he would. I think it's all he knows.
See, Regis.
Yeah, I've heard that the books
Now
and
I
short
know how to
stories
be
are quite
anything
good.
else.
Ever tried?
See, you're determined to get an answer, to find out if I like being a witcher. Just refuse to ask directly, as always.
Like, I'm led to believe these happen at different times than the stories so that they can
I
all
like
kind of
being on the
exist in
path.
canon together.
Like picking up a
So I don't know how
trail.
canonical the games
Like
actually
the tension
are.
right before a fight. And nothing gets my adrenaline flowing like battling a beast. Even gotten used to people treating me like a freak, an outcast. Yeah, not something I think about much, but I like being a witcher.
Also lets me be
you for
sexy
being
as
honest.
fuck.
Honesty is an
you
attribute
seen
of
my
the truly
hair?
brave, and thus a
These
privilege
scars?
of the very few.
Still no sign of your winged friend. Sure it understood what you wanted?
Dead certain. Let's wait a bit longer. It'll return soon, don't doubt that for a moment.
Yeah, he said exactly what I thought he would as the first sentence. I mean, I'm interested to see what he'd say if I chose the other one. Because there's got to be a Geralt answer that fits him. All the games set after the books? Yeah, that's what I thought. The downsides of being a Witcher, you don't age at a normal rate, so loved ones that aren't immortal die.
Ever vigilant, even in his sleep.
Can't procreate.
Quite vampire-like, in fact. Are you absolutely certain they don't administer a few of our genes during the trial of the grasses?
What else is there? You can't breed, live way too long. How long will the stream go on for? Will it just end randomly? Probably like 3 or 4 hours. We'll see how I feel. I usually aim for 3 as a minimum. Yeah, the process of the
Appreciate the
mutagens, the
compliment.
mutation process to make the
Got
Witchers
something
makes
for
him
me?
sterile. He still has a penis and
No
it works
kobolds
because he
or
fucks all the
moons
sorcerers.
for miles around.
But
Knew
like he
it.
can't get
Allow
them
me to
pregnant.
finish. You see, there's this spotted white. It haunts an abandoned residence in the Caraberta
Spotted
woods.
white sounds a lot
Impossible.
like an English
My
snack
brethren
that tastes
hunted
like
down
shit.
every last spotted white before I was born.
Then it seems you must revise your knowledge of spotted whites. For somehow this one managed to survive your brethren's onslaught.
Yeah, the author is kind of a knob, that's correct.
It seems I know this home it haunts. Recall a tale about it.
But isn't he a little bit
Locals
in the
believe
same
the
way
place
that the
cursed.
guy who wrote
Perhaps that's
Ender's
how the
Game is a
whites
knob?
survived entirely
Or wait, no, was it
unmolested.
Ender's? Yeah, Ender's Game. Like, he has a bunch of shitty opinions, but the themes of Ender's Game are actually pretty cool. And he, like, might unconsciously not be as big of a prick as he thinks. Yeah, Spotted Dick, that's what I'm thinking about. He could be the ultimate porn star, got it. Yeah, actually, he'd probably do super well. Anything else about the white?
Whites rarely appear in the woods, even less likely to find them in abandoned human homes. They inhabit remote wildernesses.
Oh
or
yeah,
abandoned
sterility is
cemeteries.
definitely in this
What's
time
your
period
point?
This
a
might not be
benefit.
a
They can
spotted white
bang him
after
and not
all.
get
The
pregnant.
little helper might have made a mistake.
I sincerely doubt it. Ravens are devilishly intelligent creatures, and they've highly developed observational
You like see the reaction
skills.
of foreigners
What
when they see something
exactly
like that
do they
exists?
observe?
Yeah.
The area around the estate.
I mean, they think that's weird. They should see blood pudding.
Spoons.
That shit's awful.
Spoons.
Spare me the skeptical smile. I'm but the bearer of this news. Or perhaps this spotted white is a hoarder. Or the spoons are somehow related to the curse.
Okay, so what's this about a curse?
Know anything else about this curse?
I don't recall much in particular. Really don't attach much importance to such things. It was mentioned to me as an anecdote, no more.
Come on, search your memory. Something, anything could be important.
I believe it had a
Curses?
relation
I don't
to
know anything
hunger.
about curses,
No,
says cursed
perhaps
vampire
greed,
man.
Rapacity. Someone was punished for something.
Textbook definition of a curse, pretty much.
Sorry, Geralt. I try not to clutter my mind with the details of every far-fetched tale I happen to hear.
You are cursed!
What are your thoughts?
A specimen of a species thought long extinct. And a curse. in one place. That a coincidence, or are they related?
Ah, professional curiosity.
Like pudding is much
Personally, I've
like
nothing
Marmite.
against
You're
you
either gonna
delving
love it
into
or
this
hate it.
dilemma,
I hate
but
it.
Please remember we need the white's saliva. Nothing beyond that.
Let's do this. Start making your decoction while I go get some saliva from that white. Uses it in its brews.
I think it's more like you either
actually
ate it
white
growing
and
up
simply
or you
sip
hate it.
some.
Worst
Like-
case scenario? I'll
I
bring
don't.
you
Maybe
salivary
they
glands.
exist, but I've never met somebody who
as
tried
well.
Marmite as an adult and went,
For a moment,
"Yeah,
there
that's
was
not
legend of
bad."
asking the white to spit into a vial. Quite amusing as a thought, but the
So it's more
saliva
like,
glands
"Ah,
were
people
fine."
eat this."
So, see you later.
Yes, till later. I shall start by perusing some tomes.
Tomes? Thought you were gonna make this decoction.
We require one last ingredient. Alas, obtaining it could prove a trifle toilsome. Thus, I hope to identify a suitable alternative.
All right. Good luck.
And to you, my friend.
Heading to bed, feel like shit. Back tomorrow, but Saturday anyway. Alright, no problem, man. Thank you for being here. We'll be doing Pokemon on Saturdays. You'll enjoy that. Orvis didn't die, by the way. It's bearable to the point of being pleasant. That is the most English thing I have ever heard. It's describing something you like as bearable to the point of being pleasant. That is so deeply British. People who taste it just pour it on stuff. I had it spread on bread. It sucked. Alright, we need to go to the White Slayer. Wrong one. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Thought I had Igni. There. Oh, ward. Okay. Well, you're dead now. Fuck you! Yeah, the sword glows red during combat. It's pretty rad. What the warg? Did you drop anything good? Now. Though I can see how the North American palate is quite possibly the worst candidate for this kind of savoriness being used to diet generally. I wouldn't say that necessarily. Yeah, we eat a lot of sweets, but we also eat a lot of, like, salty, fatty, and savory foods.
You'll put someone's eye out. That's more like it.
Didn't know that was considered a British thing to say. Well, it's just, like one of the stereotypes I know about British people is that they're, like, culturally kind of milquetoast. Like, my friend Penge, the Geek Cupboard, and Latana from Latana Army. They're both content creators. They play that up a lot. way, don't forget to like the stream, everybody. I'd really appreciate it. And if you're new to the channel, remember to subscribe so you'll know when I'm online next.
The dressing, bandages.
What's that about?
Gaston! No one bleeds like Gaston. Oh, he's not the one bleeding. Hold on. I don't have anything.
The dressings, bandages. Where did I put them?
Forget it. Bandages won't do him any good.
What? Oh, but he breathed still a moment ago.
Sweetness permeates every food
Breathed
item. That
his
is
last
not
thing.
true.
Bled to death. Legs broken. Femoral arteries ruptured.
Like,
Wounds
sweetness
like
is
that,
more
you're dead in
common
minutes.
here than in some cultures, but
What happened here exactly?
like
I was
It's really
rolling
not-
fully loaded when I heard screams. This one.
sweetness
crawled
isn't really
towards
present
the
in
road,
a
then
lot of
dropped
Italian
to the
food
ground,
necessarily.
lost consciousness.
Mexican food.
I jumped down to help him dress his wounds.
I don't know if you've ever
You
eaten like
appeared.
maritime dishes like seafood and potatoes and stuff. They're not meat really. This is Gaston after he got his ass kicked by the beast. Yes, our bread is sweet. Absolutely.
Pretty admirable stopping to help a stranger.
Truthfully, when I saw him, I considered it might be an ambush. The thought
Yana,
entered my
welcome to the
mind,
stream.
I
What's
nearly
up?
decided to crack the whip, but to abandon a man in need, it's simply not the decent thing to do.
Decent enough in many other places, believe me. Before you go on, clean your hands thoroughly and burn your shirt. Might also want to rub some thyme on your body to be sure. Smell of blood might attract ghouls otherwise.
Who might you be, precisely?
A witcher.
Oh. Do you expect some beast might have killed him?
Yep.
See what we have here. Legs broken, but cause of death's the wound. Small but deep, edges unfrayed. Either a thrust weapon or a thick claw. Maybe a wyvern's. Tough to say, and
Tough to say.
breastplate's unusual. Dented. It's got a patina.
An antiquity, I believe. I deal in these things, so... what's puzzling is, why did he done it?
Not
Kidding.
likely to learn that from him. Now to figure out where he came from. From that house, I'm assuming, but need to investigate. Got some work to do. So long.
Wait, I will come with you.
Gotta be kidding. This isn't a garden romp. Whatever killed him's damn dangerous and...
And it might still prowl the area, so if it's all the same, I prefer to accompany you.
I guess that's fair.
So be it. But stay close, keep it down, and don't touch a thing.
Alright.
Trail leads to the house on the hill.
Which stands silent as a grave.
You don't fucking say. Side.
Gates locked from the inside. Clearly been jostled, though. Something tried to get out. Here, he broke his legs. Fell while climbing over the wall. Trying to leave the property, probably, after he didn't manage to open the gate.
Alright, so he broke his leg falling over the wall. Okay, I guess we got some Brianna. And living in Brighton? I don't know. I have a surprising number of Brits here, so I wouldn't be too surprised. Not sure what about me appeals to you Europeans so much, but I appreciate it. I also appreciate that you crazy people stay up so late to watch me play fucking video games. Like, for real. Still locked. Shit's locked! My Ard. $7 p.m., not too late. All the same. There we go.
Damn it.
Wow.
Servant.
Good God.
Stabbed to death. Over a dozen blows with a sharp object. Some post-mortem. Torso punctured with great force. Blow pierced hardened steel. Man on the high road. Breastplate was
And
identical.
no kidding.
Ceremonial bowls.
Leading stranger runs
for
up
little
to you
sacrifices.
for help. What
what?
do you say?
Please,
What
do
the
not
hell
say
happened
humans.
to you? Probably the first thing I'd say.
Ceremonial bowls. For little sacrifices.
Of what? Please, do not say humans.
Ceremonial bowls. For little sacrifices.
Of what? Please, do not say humans.
Hey, new gear. Quest can be quite tough to pull off on higher difficulties. I believe you. I think I'm playing on normal. Oh, heavy armor. I don't want that. I need my mobility, baby. Affect a lot of damage. Keep that in mind. I appreciate the tip. Hey, see you, Kiana. Thanks for being here. Have a good one. Oh, hey.
Fled, then dropped to the ground to douse the flames. Didn't manage.
That's fucked.
Burnt smells growing fainter. Might have been another luckier soul managed to flee. Doublet scorched. Wriggled out of it, tossed it, then ran on.
Longsword.
Perhaps there's no one inside after.
I know you're in there. Breathing's loud and clear. Open up. We mean you no harm.
Unless you did this, in which case I mean you a lot of harm. Like an incredible amount of harm.
They remain there?
Oh, you look scorched. For they.
Listen, I'm a witcher. I'm here to help you. But if that's gonna happen, you gotta answer some questions first. You mentioned them. Who do you mean?
Those, I don't know what they were. Spirits? It all occurred of a sudden. We were staging a scene. The death, paying homage. There was a flash of light that blinded me completely. I heard cries, though saw nothing. Then felt my own robes were in flames.
Rough.
I broke and ran, threw off my doublet, leapt in here and it shut and locked the door behind me. They
Leave
pounded
it warm
on the
outside,
door.
6 degrees. I think it's 8
thought
or
they
10
would
here
get
today.
through. I thought I was done for, but
Nice.
But in the end, it grew calm.
Not sweet. We tried so hard, we got so far, but in the end, it didn't even matter.
Who are you exactly?
Durant Faucher Plamondon de Savarin, Lord
God,
of
that
these
name.
lands, and
Durand
Chairman of the
Fonchot
Society of Friends
Plandon,
of the
à
History of the
Plamondon de Savarin.
We meet here annually to mark the anniversary of the Elfin Homage, but something like this, why, it's a first.
So while reenacting a scene from the past, somehow, unintentionally, you summoned a specter, a Korgorath, or a tube, maybe.
What?
A two?
What now?
Best thing? You gotta do it again, of course.
Are you mad? Would you have this thing kill us?
No, don't want it to kill anyone. Precisely why I gotta do my job. Summon it again, whatever it is, and tend to it once and for all. Durand, think I can reenact the pledge, the giving of homage, alone?
It was a great, momentous event. The surrender of Tucson's last elfin king. You will need at least 3 individuals.
Oh, we got 3 right here.
You know what I'm gonna ask for. Need your help. But I'll understand if you turn me down. No objections? Good. Let's get to work. Start by clearing the corpses. Got some time. Won't start the reenactment before nightfall. Things of this sort are a lot more likely to work after dusk. One last thing, though. My pay. Don't work for free, you know.
Understood. Just keep the danger at bay, and I shall be generous. Through and through.
That didn't sound like negotiating to me. Why don't we talk numbers?
I will stand, or rather, sit in for King Ludovic upon the elfin throne, while you, Witcher, will play the Enche ruler, who we must don the costumes. All must be just right.
Oh boy.
The Vethaf, the Elven King, hosted Ludovic in his own palace upon his own throne, amidst the blinding glow.
No objections?
Of a
Good.
plethora
Phoenix
of
Wright walks in.
torches.
Uh-oh. Extreme cosplay. This is pretty good. Light all the lamps.
Don't interrupt.
Try to light the lamp, you ding dong. Oh yeah, you can play Geralt as a huge asshole. I kind of love it.
The Vethaf laid at Ludovic's feet a loaf of binnen and elfin bread, thus granting humans rule over seed-yielding lands.
Where's the bread? Elven bread.
The Vethaf filled the ornate
Poetic
ceremonial
Injustice!
bowl
Welcome to
with
the
wine.
stream, and welcome back, Pix.
Winnow it, the sweetest blood of the land that had been torn from you. Long last, the Elfin King grasped his sword and shield, thus symbolically passing command of his armies to humans.
Yeah, Geralt's dry sensibilities are great. That's sort of the muting effect of the Witcher trials, right?
Don't interrupt.
Hello, I'm Supermanic. Well, welcome, Rand. Hopefully you can hold your shit together. What's up? Quest items, there we go.
Elfin King, erect in his pride, Ludovic then spake.
Best quest game ever. Yeah, it's pretty
your
good.
allegiance and shall return in 1 year's time to...
Ah! Look! Look!
For exhausted with a headache,
Statues.
oh, that sucks.
Impossible! God's mother!
Oh boy. Oh, use your sign. No, I didn't get my sign off. I read that as like, and this is kind of a personal thing. I'm on the autism spectrum. I read that as kind of like one of the myths about autistic people, where they don't feel emotion as strongly, where that's just not true. But their expression of it is blunted sometimes, and I always figured that's kind of what he experienced. Not that he doesn't feel them, but that his expression is a little flat. Living statues is Doctor Who. Pretty cool. Weeping Angels. Nope. No. Why are you making this so hard? Asperger's is no longer a diagnosis, but that's what it used to be, yes. The fuck is shooting at me? Oh man, that's rough. Okay, I gotta build up my fucking adrenaline. Fuck. You weren't kidding. Is there a trick to those, like, lasers? Ah, good stuff, Sparf. But it should be said that you can't really be familiar with people on the spectrum, because, especially by the time we're adults, we're very different from each other. It's part of why adult people with autism have a hard time getting help, because they don't act like 8-year-olds, where they're much more like each other. Fuck! I feel like I'm in over my head here. Blur is there again? I don't know what to tell you. Greatest grandchild of Zeus. Oh, you were right. Hey, who's shooting the lasers? You've got to go. Always kill the mage first. Shit. Damn it. Hey, what's up, Hugh? Welcome to the stream. How you doing tonight? Like, they're chewing through my Quen really fast. Don't jump, you fucking donk. Fucking get out of the way! Like, you have to take out the mages first. It's not even an option. Money17, welcome to the stream. Afraid you have bad news. What's up? And thank you. Have to go. Have a good one. Take care, Cyber. I'll try a few more times and I'll just knock the difficulty down. Laptop broke and now it can't register audio. That sucks. That's the worst. Welcome to the stream, but that super sucks though. I can't believe how quickly it burns through your Quen. Nope. Yeah, it's already here, you can't hear, exactly. Oh boy. Let's turn this all the way down to Babby mode. Still gonna get me. No, I don't have the right thing equipped. That's why. Boy, that was savage. Really depressed about this? I get it. I know that when I have computer problems, it really gets to me too.
By what witchcraft?
Dunno. Specialize in killing monsters. Reviving them, not so much.
I may know what happened. The statues, you see, once stood in the palace of one Defethov. I acquired them a month past because... perhaps I should start at the beginning.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe give me the whole story.
This Defethov was to pay tribute to humans, producing statues of this sort each year.
Oh, that's good money.
Yet he did
Never
so
could get into Final Fantasy
XIII. He perished in the massacre of non-humans at the foot of Mount Gorgon in the year 782.
Mount Gorgon's a cool name.
It's fortunate he did too, as Defethov had planned Ludovic's downfall. For he sculpted not statues, but columns that masqueraded as such. Columns activated with words said in homage. Columns that would have turned the king and his bodyguards into so much colorful confetti.
Typical treachery embodied. Elves.
Yes, this is DLC.
You're no better. Elves were just defending their territory. You humans took it, but you still weren't sated. Had to cut the elves down, every last one.
Oh, you? What does that mean? You're a man as we are.
Yeah, in a way. Just ashamed to have to admit it sometimes.
Boy, do I fucking feel
words,
that on a deep level.
They're wrong, Witcher. But I'll not let you leave empty-handed. Take this.
Farewell.
Nautilus, City of Dreams. I don't remember how far I got. I ran into a boss and I just gave up. Alright, we can level up now. Spinning attack destroys all foes in surrounding area. That's pretty good. Might buy that. Alright. We're gonna go all in on that. Oh, I get what you meant, Alexander Sparf. That was... I didn't take offense to it, but if I don't correct it... I even understand you know that, but if I don't correct that in front of other people, then they're gonna internalize possible misunderstanding of what you said. Like, I'm not bothered. And by and large, no one can actually hurt me about it. I worry a lot about younger people, or people less high-functioning than I. I just want society to be better for them, you know? Not have to go through what I did growing up. Final Fantasy V is great. It's just not 6. Its biggest weakness is that it's not 6. Just liked and unsubbed? Yeah, Poe's slacking at work. I mean, always. Let's go all in. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you love Bart's. Butts. I'm a big fan of the Butts translation. Nah, you're not dumb, Money. I know you can't hear me, but you're not dumb. Now me, I'm an idiot. Big stupid moron. Like Vanille in 13? I don't think Vanille is the main character. He's like a deuteragonist at best. Lightning's the protagonist. For the White Slayer. Oh, I also read... It's true. Big dumb. Fury. Under... Not under peace. Spectres, there we go. Oh, no, it's not. Where the fuck are whites? Ah, there we go. Best defense against spotted whites, stay calm and leave them alone. Subspecies of white which witchers drove to extinction. They were larger than the unspotted kin and owed their names to the numerous blotches and effusions. Gross. Spotted whites most often dwell in derelict cemeteries and emptied wilderness. While not disturbed, spotted whites would not act aggressively. If threatened, however, they become very dangerous indeed. Colder months, or when faced with an unseasonable chill, they'll slip into a state of lethargy, making them easy targets. In their active periods, said that Witchers found a surefire way to beat them. Cast the Edrin sign. Alright, use Edrin, got it. I should have Foglet. Ass! Woo! Haha! Yeah, that new skill's coming in handy right off the bat. That was pretty sick. Advocates, yes, I filled spaghetti in all of my holes. Ah. Boy, we got foglets. We'll be fine, we've got full adrenaline now. Number 9's one of your faves? You can call up a specific one with quote, bash quote number. So like, exclamation mark quote base 9, that'll get it to you. Berries. They're good for you. I forgot about Big Moose energy. That's so stupid. Oh, that's dumb. Hi, I'm exploding pathing.
Strange. Get a sense that the spoons are beating out some kind of rhythm. A message. Trying to tell me something.
Well then, this isn't fucking creepy.
Table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Sounds like a curse, all right.
All right, Spotted White, put an end to this. How are you doing tonight, by the way, Bear? Welcome to the stream. What is up?
Mentioned the place might be cursed. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look around.
Only 60% haunted. Yeah, there's still some lights on. Not completely haunted.
What a pigsty. Need to search it thoroughly. Find a way to collect some white saliva.
White saliva is a very gross
White's
concept.
Obsessed. Real collector. Thoroughbred.
Ah, yes, a thoroughbred white.
Spoon. Pretty ordinary.
Of excellent stock,
Maybe a little old.
this white. Remember, kids, eat shrooms. Well, the context for that one was, what one might have been removed, I don't know. Try quote 0. The context for that one was kids talking about doing weed and stuff, and I was saying how, like, weed's only really safe for adults because it can stunt your emotional and intellectual growth when you're under 16, I think it is. My eye's suddenly really dry and sore. But I said, if you absolutely positively have to do drugs, I highly recommend shrooms. Oh, that hit me like a kick in the face. What the hell? What's up with me? My eye just got really dry.
Skeletons. Doubt they came here willingly. This have anything to do with the curse?
I wonder how these skeletons got here. Perhaps against their will.
It makes sense. Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
Who doesn't have a ghost that collects normal-ass spoons?
No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
Super normal for mummies? Ah, shit.
Woman's name scratched into this wooden spoon. Romantic.
How romantic. This spoon reminds me of my wife. She used to cook so much with it.
Bit right off. Teeth all knocked out. Somebody tried to force
Clearly something's been stealing all my spoons.
Broken neck. Indentation in the skull's lateral surface. Smacked in the head with something heavy. No claw or fang marks. Probably choked to death.
Cool. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna go get myself a drink and go, like, flush my eyes out or something, because boy, my eye got really dry all of a sudden. I won't be very long. I'll be back in just a jiffy, okay? Don't go anywhere. And I'm back. Thanks for sticking around, everybody. Oh, I don't know what happened to my eye there. But I got me a nice drink of water. Hopefully that'll help a little. Let's get back to investigating the spotted white.
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to.
Thank you for the great chatting. I appreciate it. Ah.
Actually does seem like a white's lair. Bit atypical, but still.
All these
Should
spoons.
be somewhere around here.
What can I do
White's
with all
obsessed.
these spoons?
Real collector. Thoroughbred. Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Yeah, your CPS is improving.
Cauldron I was looking for. White's not particularly tidy. Table's set. White who lives here is getting ready for some sort of feast. White that lives here, definitely afflicted by a curse. And it's been trying desperately to lift it. Cauldron's empty, unfortunately. Regis needs
P5 status increase.
I'm afraid
10
I won't get
hours
that.
drive done.
No choice
GG,
but to
Yeetus.
hide and wait for the
That's a
sun.
long drive. How you doing, man?
Error.
You hanging in?
Need a spot
Hanging
that'll
in there?
help me observe the cauldron.
Nope. Nope. It sucks. Ancient Elven's not as long, but it has some really good ability. Armor piercing, critical hits, and damage bonus. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with that. Put some enchantments in it while I'm here. Thank you for finding my spoons, Gerald. Good bet. Gerald, my man, my good boy. Yeah, just want to get to the hotel room, eat and pass out. I feel you. Well, thanks for dropping in for a few minutes before you collapse. I really appreciate seeing you. God in hell. Go with max stun. This thing's high crit, high stun. Gonna be kicking some major ass. Not to be vulgar, but you think Gordon Ramsay's wife gets nervous when she's about to eat? Oh, god damn it. I don't know, Bear. You should probably tweet him. Imagine him getting, like, super critical about her fucking pussy. This is the worst snatch I've ever put in my mouth. I don't know how he sounds. I'm sorry. It's frozen! I'll admit I've never watched whatever his show is. Nightmare Kitchen or whatever the fuck. Celebrity chefs are weird. So this white's having a rough time. Who's sailing? Good stuff. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. Oh, they don't have all the sound effects and stuff? Yeah, I hate that.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Wanna help?
I've seen the words of the curse on the walls. Think I know how to lift it.
It's fucking raw!
You tried to bring folk here, convince them to sit at the table with you, right? Well, I'm gonna be your guest now. Your willing guest.
American Brain needs sound effects to keep my attention. Yeah. Like my will to live. Haha!
Just need a bit for Regis. And now we'll tend to you. Need to get this right. Words of the curse were, none shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
Huh. Yeah, you don't underestimate the Deku Dong, it's true. I don't know what to do, like, not eating spoons, maybe?
We can't use spoons. No, that won't work. You've been looking for a spoon that would feed you, but there's no such spoon. We need to eat without spoons.
Never got boobs for special day.
Open your eyes. You need to see your likeness.
That looks like something happened. Yeah, he's just sitting there like, the hell you want me to
I
do?
think it worked. Just not quite like I expected. Need to see what happened to the white. Won't be hard to find given its stench.
All of the fart gas coming off the white. That's my girl. Haha. Boy, you fucked right off, didn't you? Hi. Wow, okay. Oh, those things are rough. encumbered. That's why I can't move around. Fuck. So dumb. I don't care about dies. Fuck off with the dies. There. Alright, take care, money. It was nice to see you. Amy Allen, welcome to the stream. How you doing tonight? Christ, this Barkus. Ah, we got this. There we go. By the way, don't forget to like the stream, everybody. I'd really appreciate it. Oh, I went over on waiting. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you're subscribed so you'll know when I'm online next. And no, I just want to play the fam game, exactly. Like, I see you highlighted some dye. This is how you dye your clothes. Like, please, God, stop. Article? Yeah, I mean, I've written several articles before. This is the first one I'm publishing under my own name. But yeah, I'd appreciate any attention you guys want to give it. Don't be afraid to leave a comment on the article. Retweet the tweet about the article. You know the drill. Oh good, fart gas. I used to ghostwrite, so I didn't have a pen name. Just, I'd write it and they'd say it was theirs. I've written under the name Ash St. John. I used to write a little more about things in the context of the sex work industry. I've never worked in it, but I've been adjacent to it. My ex was a webcam model. I used to write for a website. I just used a woman's name so people would be less likely to think it was weird. Some dude giving them advice. Big spicy. Where's that white? God, the number of fucking Bargists. A lot of Witcher 1 enemies in this, I'm noticing. Reminds me of the Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. The character during the tutorial says, I hate tutorials. This one is terrible. Nice. I heard that was a pretty good game, Blood Dragon.
Come on.
I never played it either, but I have played Far Cry 3. Made you remember how much you liked your job? Well, I'm glad.
Shh, easy. Not gonna hurt you.
Eat. I must eat.
Heart Piece, welcome to the stream, man. How you doing?
I'll take you someplace safe.
The only Far Cry game I've actually played was 3. I haven't played any of the others. Back to the spooky shack that's
So I
at
took
least
her by the hand
60%
and led her
haunted.
here. Seemed the only sensible place for her.
You did the right thing, sir. She should recover quickly here. Don't worry, sir. I shall see to everything. She is safe here and in good hands. She'll soon be back on her feet.
Might actually take a while. She hadn't eaten anything in over 100 years when I found her.
Horrid. Whatever brought this about?
She was cursed.
Told me her story on the way here. Her name's Marlena. She was once the very beautiful and proud heiress to the Trastamara estate. One evening, when she was holding a banquet for friends, a beggar came to her gate seeking alms. He had a bowl and a spoon with him. He sat outside her fence and waited.
I've heard of the custom. An ancient rite of hospitality that obliges one to give food and drink to such a guest lest he depart hungry. To neglect the custom is to bring great misfortune down upon oneself.
No kidding.
Marlena didn't care a whit for the old customs. She drove the man off, saying she'd rather feed the leftovers from her feast to her dogs than to give the beggar anything.
Wow.
The beggar then broke his spoon, cast a curse.
Good,
She
actually.
was beautiful, so he said she'd never wish to look at herself in the mirror again. Since she adored feasts, he swore no one would ever wish to sit and dine with her.
Oh.
And as she even refused him the crumbs from her table, he swore she'd never find a spoon in the world that would sate her hunger.
Okay, I feel like I got it
Harsh
now.
punishment. I imagine lifting the curse was hardly simple.
Yeah, she was cursed by the Master of Mirrors.
Curses are tricky.
Alright, you
They
just...
play on irony. Always gotta figure out what the catch is. Marlena had spent
Heart
decades looking
Piece!
for a way
Thank you
to
so
lift
much
it.
for the super chat, man. I
Transformed
really
into a wight,
appreciate
she
it.
stole spoons and lured folk into her home, trying each time
It's
to
so
get them to
generous of
dine
you,
with
man.
her.
Thank you.
Didn't
It really
work.
does help.
So what did?
Someone had to sit down and share a meal with her, of their own free will. They had to eat without using spoons, and make her look at her reflection.
That's it? That was all it required?
Yeah, we
Simplest
love you too,
solutions are
Heartbeat.
sometimes the
Thanks
last
for
that
being a
come
part
to
of the
mind.
community, man.
Besides, when you're a wight, it's pretty damn hard to find willing human company for a feast.
I imagine so. But most importantly, it is now over. Please, don't worry. She will be in good hands here.
Starting to really like this place. Maybe we should keep going, refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
As you wish, sir. Shall we see to the house or the grounds this time?
Alright, see you when you get back, Trains.
Been thinking about the outer walls. Maybe a fresh coat of paint or some patching.
If I might dare to make a suggestion, why not start with a general renovation? I once oversaw such work at Admiral Rompelli's summer residence. The effects were simply breathtaking.
Okay.
Not only did the residence positively sparkle afterwards,
Nightbot's
but we also
right.
made room
Don't
to
forget to like the
display
stream if you
Admiral's
haven't
armored
already.
weapons,
Make sure you're
of which
subscribed.
he was a
You'll know when I'm
passionate
online
collector.
next. Ah, we don't have $5 grand on us.
I understand.
That's all for now.
Hey, level up. This one. Undying. That's what I want. Sick. Best glasses ever. Take the arms off them. They're even better in your opinion? Yeah, I mean that kind of design would work well as just like binacles? Or what two monocles, but without the arms, you know. Armor stand, okay. Cool. Super off topic, but recently started watching a new Kamen Rider known as Kamen Rider Gaim. At first I thought it was dumb, as the main character is looks like apples and oranges and bananas. That sounds so dumb. I kind of love that. Is it motion blur just what you get realistically when moving your eyes? Yeah, it is. To an extent. But it's also used to cover up animation, choppiness, fast movement in games. In accordance with Article 161 of the Ducal Code, the Attorney General for the City of Beauclair has designated a reward to be given to whomsoever shall bring before the court one, Loth, son of Mark, alias Half-Breed. Hey, if we ever run into this Loth, we can make some cash. Speaking of which, we should go do some commerce. I should go find a fast travel sign. Sign, sign, everywhere sign. Rocking at the story break in my mind. Do this, don't do that, can't you? Fine. Little sleepy Hugh? Alright, I'll catch you later. There it is. I went the wrong way around the house. Fuck me. Ducks. Alright, so we want to go back to the main city. Yeah. Go to Grand Palace. The Grand Place, rather. Grand Place. After watching it, it's pretty damn cool. So, dance group raid by a fucking Goku Japanese army? I was like, what? That's really weird, man. Okay, we've got to do some commerce here, first of all. Got much to sell.
Oh?
Get to know this place a little better. Quite beautiful here.
Anyone making trouble
Close to site where I could watch it. I'm not sure I'm ready to take on a Kamen Rider right now, but I might hit you up about that eventually.
Eat, drink, and loosen your belt, for you are in two swords.
The bar. What bar?
Disperse! The exhibition of the Reginald Dobry Monument will remain closed until further notice.
Closed?
Okay, it's over here. Or is it? Yeah, armor. Perfect.
We wrote an entire day to see it. You're a cheat, sir.
Ah, it's just over here. You sir are a scoundrel.
Dum dum dum.
Dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum. You're not beyond by default? Probably not, since it's... Yeah, that's a hard argument to make. Easy enough to turn off or on. While it can be really annoying and hard to look at for some people, I don't think it causes anybody real suffering.
The best steel in all of Tucson.
I could go
Take
either
a
way.
gander.
Don't pay H Ghost. Ah, got it. His wares.
Show me what you have.
What are you buying? What are you selling? Ah, here we go. All right, now we're in the money. We had a lot of jewelry. Sick. Let me see. None of this is especially hard to... Well, some of it's hard to come by. I know this isn't the most exciting thing out there. Get a billion more. Cool.
Farewell.
I got that
No,
new sword.
see you later.
We just... Oh boy, look at that! Yes! That's an upgrade. Oh man. Calm down, game. I can't get any harder. If I get any more erect, I'm gonna lose consciousness. Pull their sword.
Blake, put it away, Richard. That's better.
Our little has a cavernous cranny with room for an army and two more.
What's happening?
The jaw-dropping band
Ooh, fist fights.
Surely you've techniques.
Hello,
Wanna
Cookie.
fight?
The rules governing the Beauclair fist-fighting circuit. Are you
I'll fight some
familiar
guards with a silver sword? That'd be
Fight
terrible.
with fists. There much to add beyond that?
You must make a wager to join the contest. There are 3 champions. Challenge them all, defeat them honorably, and you may try your luck against the Maestro.
For the
Do you
Maestro.
wish to jump in?
Considering it.
So you're not surprised. Consider this as well. Here, intellect counts as much as strength.
I'll bet it does.
You see, Mancomb is no ordinary fighter.
Oh, Mancomb.
Mancomb? First I've ever encountered that name.
One should never judge an opponent by his name. Master Mancomb is a saddler, though a valiant one at that. His blows are as fierce as his riposts are sharp.
Sure.
Fine, let's start.
Oh, my knees quit.
Let's get on with this
Let's beat this
ridiculous
guy's ass.
battle.
I'm a top taunter.
I'm gonna
the
take from
best
this that
around,
the
not one
opponents
to
are
be
just
beaten
better.
by some
They have better
inbred
combat AI
hound.
for fisticuff.
Your taunts? I've heard dogs retch things more profound. Hear how pathetic and stupid you sound.
Well, how then is this for a clever tongue twister? You're a bum-botching, blackened, bile-filled blister.
Think you're confused. That sounds more like your sister. I'm immune to disease, but even I'd die if I kissed her.
Ah!
You aren't worthy to empty my sister's bedpan. You mange-ridden
Having a rap
rodent,
battle.
Not even a man.
Should have quit before we began. Gonna make you wish you'd turned tail and ran.
Why, you bad. I've got to admit, you know how to roast a man. You win.
Mean we're not gonna fight?
Why? I told you, you've won.
What? That's all I had to
The
do?
Witcher wins, beating Mancomb at his own game.
Fucking what?
You out-tongued me.
You
Only
out-tongued me?
because I'm under the weather today. I'd have lashed you raw otherwise.
Right.
Please don't lash me
Sure.
raw with your tongue.
2 more champions to defeat before you can challenge the Maestro. Still Waters is to be found in Oatville, not far from Mountebank Alley. Welcome.
Lads, charge! Take him for a ride!
Alright. Let's do that. That sounds fun. Fists of Fury, Toussaint. Oh. Oh, he's still in the city. Oh, they're just around town. Okay. That ain't bad.
Come to me, please. Approach.
Oh,
What are you doing? Devour me. I'd get some peace at last. Listen, good folk. Listen here. Would you spare
Think of drowning. Hey, wanna break the hell they get it. Something beautiful.
disperse! The exhibition of
Take
the
good
regional
care of
I wanna play the
roast until
want
further
no you. Oh wow! I died from that. Unreal. Can't do that now. You can't do much when you're dead. Morris98, welcome to the stream. Nice to see the game again. Just bought Witcher 3 Game of the Year on PS4. Time to start it all over again. Fuck yeah. That was not really a fair death. I hate the fall damage in this game. It's so anticlimactic. He could take a shot from a fucking giant, but if he falls more than 8 feet, he just dies. There's got to be a mod I can install to just like double the fall distance or something. I don't think that would really break the game at all.
Right.
The game does have a lot of good vibes. Good vibrations. Alright, so I was singing some Muse, I think. You will be. Yeah, there we go. The death of me. Monty told me about? No, I don't, Nightmares. You.
Another word about a horrid beast.
The death of me. Won't let bury it. It's on Nexus? Alright, cool. Thing like Chad and jump off a... Look at this cliff! Dive to my death. But yeah, no problem, Morris. Thank you so much for being here. I never really understand streamers who don't interact with chat. Weird to me. Would I actually have to fight this time, or am I going to be rap battling again? Bookie. Bookie. Fucking Bookie.
Faster! Was it truly necessary? And our gnats, chopped liver?
Ah, here he is.
Come here. Shall you face off against still waters?
Sure,
Shall you? Shall
the
you?
fleet. The knight, why doesn't he say anything?
Like to know who I'm punching. This knight won't reveal his name or face. Won't say anything at all, not a word.
Rein in your curiosity, sir. A knightly vow is no idle promise. Still
From
waters
the
shall
Fistable
conceal
Masters
your
of
face
Vauclair, that's the
crest
plan.
Until such time.
We already won a rap battle.
Defeats
That's
him.
pretty sick.
So, will you fight or not?
I mean, I'll fight him, but he's wearing, like, a cuirass and a mask that can protect him.
I challenge you to a duel.
Noble lords and virtuous ladies.
So what's the gimmick?
Another
He's got a
fight
really dumb
is soon
voice.
to begin.
Gonna break out, oh, I am a knight of the royal court, Maven!
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
Good jab. Good old-fashioned slobber knocker here. A real barn burner. Got him. Boom!
Ladies and
Yeah, that's what I was saying about
Witcher
the mask. Like, I think it's gonna make punching him really hard.
Still waters. And what about it was? Free
I'm not
of
leaping
his
off a cliff,
power,
Jarufo.
The knight can now show his face.
Not on purpose anyway, but if you watch long
Your
enough, it'll
blows
definitely
are
happen.
strong and true.
Oh, it's a
My
woman.
congratulations.
Thanks.
Have you naught to add? I'm a woman. No wry remarks?
No?
What for? It's the 13th century. Nothing peculiar about it. Women own taverns, run farms, and fight.
Will you not claim there was no honor in fighting a wench?
No!
No. I'd expect to hear that from someone who was afraid to lose to a woman.
Yeah! Fucking
Now
feminist
only
Geralt up
Colossus
in here.
stands between you and a chance at the Maestro. San Sebastian, that's where you should go.
Alright.
Look for the largest.
Let's take on San Sebastian.
Scared of flights.
San Sebastian.
She was working with Four Fingers' help. Were wine from Poo Poo pressed? It's one.
Oh. Ooh la la.
Yeah, Geralt is surprisingly, like, well-measured and thoughtful, right? Like, despite being, like, a professional killing guy and sex maniac, he's still a very thoughtful and measured man.
Double shies.
He's also deceptively Epicurean. Like, he will tell you what's on his mind. He doesn't hold anything inside. He just looks like the kind of guy who would.
Long live Duchessa Anna Henrietta.
That Witcher's rather handsome.
Damn right he is. His big old mutant dick.
Hey, Master Witcher, will you face
Look at this asshole just doing fucking the Colossus, huh?
Oh, now you look to be a man in search of exertion. Hey, Whitelocks, will you dare to fight Colossus?
Yes. It's Colossus, huh?
Colossus. Interesting as monikers go. Or is that what his mother called him out of the womb, too?
Why would she not have? Colossus. It rings out with pride and passion. So, will you fight?
Damn right I'll fight.
Fine.
Big
Let's
fight for big boys.
Ah, boring. I'm not interested. Quick I am. Too quick for you. It'll be knick-knack, pattywhack, hiss your arm bone. Where's the sport in it?
Don't want to fight?
I'm a fucking Witcher.
Why bother looking for challengers then? Wasting my time.
Whoa, a bit testy are we? A Witcher, right? Let's do it like this. You parry 3 blows I throw your way, you win. But you can't swing at me, not once.
No!
Just deflect my blows, got it? Catch 3 of them, and I'll toss you double your wager.
Feeling that generous?
I just want to fight him.
No, I just know you can't do it. No one's ever done it. Too fast, see? So, willing to try for 3 blocks?
I want to fight.
Prefer to slap you around the ordinary way.
Ah, disappointing. This Witcher's no fun at all. Oh well, I suppose it makes little difference.
Ladies and gentlemen, a fight at last. Standard.
Oh no, this guy is strong as
Witcher
shit, you can
versus
tell.
Colossus.
He's got the body like a fucking strong man. He's strong as fuck. But he's supposed to be like deceptively fast, is I guess his thing.
Too quick for you, huh?
He does like quick punches a lot. No. Drop your pants and moon the crowd. Difficulty sword and sorcery. Although I dropped it down to story just for, or story and sword and story or whatever it is. I did drop it down earlier once to, beat the statues. Fuck them. Got him. That was a good fight.
The Witcher defeats Colossus in a regulation bout. A captivating clash, to say the least.
You thump hard. You thump well, Master Witcher.
Thanks, Nips.
Thanks.
You've earned my esteem, sir. We've not seen such a feat in years. And thus, you've secured the right to challenge the Maestro himself.
Damn right I have.
Find him by the docks.
Alright, let's go. By the Maestro. After that, we'll go back to the main quest, because we need to make progress. Otherwise, I'm going to still be playing this in July. I was going to watch this a bit longer, but I have to go. Got to work tomorrow, so I need to sleep. Well, thank you so much for being here, Mornis. If you want to keep up with when I'm online next, you should subscribe to the channel. Also, don't mind me plugging it here, maybe consider joining the Discord server. We have a great community over there. And it's easily the best way to keep in touch with me and the other members of the community when I'm not online.
Smell that?
Maybe an Easter gift. Oh, that's so nice of you, Alexander. I'll be sure to check it.
Beaver booger me.
Awesome. It was nice to meet you, Morris. Look forward to seeing you next time. Tend to use Discord a lot? Awesome. How's it convenient? Alright, where's Punch Guy?
I need good victuals.
New subscriber. Thank you so much for that subscription, man. You won't regret it. Alright, where's Punchman Von Fisticuffs?
That's what? The jump, they say, is
Drunken Master.
With a drink, with a...
This where I find the boxer they call the Maestro?
Maestro, champ, the undefeated. Folk call him many things.
Oh yeah, look at that comb over.
The Witcher who dropped the 3 lesser champions?
Alright, good night, Morris. Take care of yourself.
Come to fight the Maestro, but seems to me he's indisposed.
Alcohol is the Maestro's remedy for his crippling shyness. He's a delicate man, you see. He'd never so much as hit a pillow while sober.
Fighting sober's like dancing to silence.
Okay. Alright, let's do it.
Let's go. I challenge you.
Hold on. Whoa. I'm a man of principle. I keep to a code. I don't tinkle where I eat, and I don't fight folk who don't drink.
Meaning?
Have a drink.
To drink, or hey diddle diddle out of here.
Sure. Go all in on this bet. Hopefully I can make some...
Sheesh. Fine.
Mesdames, messieurs, the Maestro will perform at last.
I want this guy to just do crazy spin kicks. Ah. Part of his trick must be getting his opponent drunk.
Let's do this.
Make them worse at fighting? Well, he's just better. Yeah, that's exactly it.
Well, how long are you gonna make me wait?
Hey, well parried that. Under a boss, yes.
Oh, nice kick.
When I chop you, bumble.
Got him. He wasn't too bad.
Ah, scab. You beat me. It's not happened in years. Your fists, they're glorious.
Thanks.
I also process alcohol way faster than people do.
I have to drink it off. Oh, good fight. To speak true, I'm pleased you stripped me of the title. I shall have more time to pursue my chief interest now.
Witcher Geralt of Rivia is hereby crowned Fisticuffs champion of
How dare you shout over my joke?
Bravo! Behold your trophy.
I got a big, romantic,
Life without liquor
golden
is like
fist.
loving without licking.
Can I shoot your crossbow?
What do you do with a drunken sailor?
Early in the morning. Yep, I got a trophy for fisting. It's a big, romantic metal fist. Alright, let's go do the main quest. Thank you, Jerufo. I'm quite proud of how good I am at the fisting.
Ooh.
Farewell and adieu to but a few drops of wine, and lo and behold, I see better.
Best part is it was rough. It tends to be. Let's get rid of that thing on the map. It's going to annoy me. Ah, that's better. I remember when Rockwell, me and Cindy had so much fun, holding hands and skip. Thought I saw an enemy on the map there. I did. Alright, I thought I was going crazy for a second. Oh, hi there. Ow. Didn't like that, did you? By far your best Skyrim stream yet. No kidding. How you doing, Cannibal? How the hell are you, friend?
Gotta blow this up if I want to get rid of the end dragons.
In the hole. What a bitch. What a bitch. Cheryl could be a great analyst and therapist. Who's on its finest and... yeah, I'm not making that joke.
That mug.
Thank you.
Still a rascal, but you're doing alrighty then. Well, I'm glad to hear you're doing alright. I'd be so disappointed if you weren't a rascal.
Why do you stick around here like a pitchfork in a dung pile?
What's going on there?
Why don't you all just get off my back?
No, I get the joke, Alexander Stoff, and I know it's pronounced differently. I'm just choosing not to use a rape punchline.
Why do you stick around?
A man who dare not down some red is a man whose wife's like to go his...
Alright, what do we got? Wolves. Yep. Therapist. Yes, Cannibal. And Saturday Night Live used to be so good. At least Celebrity Jeopardy used to be.
Show me what you got.
Like the penis mightier. Oh, what was it? Rebecca, must ask you about the penis mightier. That's the pen is mightier, Sean. Call it whatever you want. Will it mighty my penis, man?
Every day the same. Wine, and look like smuggling wine. It's enough to drive you batty.
MMOs taught you that? How? We're back to the mausoleum. Oh no, it is a good linguistic joke. Like, that's why I'm not, like, chastising you or anything about it. I think the joke is funny. Just, I'm not gonna make the joke on stream because I don't need that taken out of context, you know? With this trophy as you run? I mean, where would you think?
You've clearly honed your sense of humor. But we are not cannibals, Geralt. I took a fragment of tissue from the hand. It will suffice to prepare some resonance.
What did you do with the rest?
I cremated it, as our codex commands. Raven told me you'd acquired the necessary ingredient.
Send your spies after me?
My watchers. Were something to go wrong, I could then arrive quickly to help.
Managed fine alone, but thanks for the thought. Gonna need much longer to
his
finish
name
brewing
in,
resonance. Mentioned a last ingredient, too.
Arcadges
What about
or
that?
some shit was therapist.
That, I feel,
read it.
might prove troublesome.
Damn double
You see,
meaning.
to use
better
a
than choosing
concoction
it.
to
yeah, I
summon
get
the
it.
memories of one, the solution must
That was
contain
also
the
a Saturday
blood
Night
of another
Live
specimen of
gag.
the same
One of the
species.
Celebrity Jeopardy
Shouldn't be a
category
problem.
was therapist.
I happen to know a higher
And I think it
vampire who
was,
should be willing to help. Right, Regis?
That one.
It's not that simple.
Burt Reynolds, like, I'll take the
While you
rapists
were
for
away,
1,000.
I tried my damnedest to identify a replacement, but alas, none such exists.
Not sure I understand what the problem is. Can't we just draw some of your blood?
The blood must be in an agitated state. As I'm certain you know, higher vampires can change their corporeal shell. As our flesh changes, so does our blood's chemical composition. To make a long story short...
Interesting.
I shall need to induce in myself a state of strong psychokinetic arousal. In brief, madness, rabidity. And that stands to be very, very dangerous.
Yeah, it does.
Dangerous? Why? I mean,
Massive head. You, right? Massive head wound Harry. That was pretty good.
But I should be highly agitated.
I like Land Shark. That was really stupid.
You know better than I that fury
The Grapist. I haven't heard that in a while. Whitest Kids You Know was some good.
Vampire, you know very well that all who find themselves nearby will be in grave danger.
How will we handle that? I'd rather not have you lunge
For
at
race
me,
war?
claws extended.
That makes two.
Come on, race war! I'm not
thought it
doing a
through
race
very
war.
thoroughly.
You could be
Details
general.
to follow soon.
All right. So what do you want to do?
We shall visit Tesha Mudna, an ancient vampire estate. There we will find cages suspended in the air. I will enter one, be confined. You will lure beasts there. Beasts you will then kill. The bloodletting should prove profuse. Abundant enough so that the blood scent will drive me mad. Wild.
And you break out of the cage and I have to fight you. Dork Factory? I don't know if I've seen that one. You should link me.
Tesham Mutna.
Pixel's right. Slap that like button with one or more of your
It is a place
appendages.
of
Don't forget to
torment,
subscribe.
a torture chamber.
Or has he put it
Long ago,
subscribable
shortly
ding
after
dong?
we arrived in this
No,
world,
actually, just subscribe. That's
one
silly.
among us named Kagmar developed
Do it,
such
though.
a taste and lust for human blood that in one night he could imbibe an entire village. This brought trouble on the entire species. Common folk wearied quickly of living in constant fear. They began to hunt us, seek the aid of mages and witches in tracking us down.
So what? Not like they could ever hope to kill you.
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you last enjoy mosquitoes buzzing around your head? In any case, the other vampires decided something had to be done. Kagmar had to be caught and punished.
All right.
A torture chamber was thus outfitted in the dungeons of Tesham Mutna. Inside it, a cage made entirely of a special alloy of silver, dalvinite, and meteorite steel. Kagmar was captured and
smash
locked in
that.
the cage.
Just throw your phone against the wall hard enough and it'll subscribe you to the channel. That's the advice.
Never able to escape.
Just like
Thus, I
throw
know
it right out the
to
window
withstand
as
the
hard as you
fury to
can.
which we shall drive my humble being.
And hopefully the like button will find itself slapped. Real world calls. Try to pop in later. Kill them all. That's the plan, Cannibal. Thanks so much for taking the time to drop in and I'll talk to you later.
See no reason to dawdle. Tesham Mutna. Take me there.
In a moment. Just one last thing.
What's that?
What was that?
Blood.
Francis Ford
the last favor the
Coppola's
Raven did me.
Dracula.
I've also taken some
Nice.
Sancurium.
I probably
A
won't get
solution
it.
that sharpens one's sense of
I
smell.
don't think I've ever seen the movie in
One
its
drop of
totality.
blood shall smell like
I've seen it
gallows
several
to the
times from different starting
You
points
crazy?
on TV
You're
growing
a
up.
recovering addict.
No, there's
Your
a good chance I'm
outrage
just not
warms
going to
my
get it.
heart, Geralt. But you must remain calm. I have no choice. As things stand, the die is cast. High time we set off for Tesham Mutna. My head's spinning already, and you're starting to smell quite tasty.
And you're starting to scare me.
Okay. Life sure is a human race. That's silly. We're at Tesham Mutna now? Tesham Mutna? I barely knew her.
We have arrived. The sacrificial chamber of torture and torment lies underground.
What we've learned about this guy is he's absolutely a bottom, right? Want to lock me in a cage and then tempt me with the thing I want the most, but don't let me have it.
Sure you know what you're doing?
I can only hope.
Absolutely.
Please,
Castles,
let's go. The longer we delay,
damaged
the
brick
less
walls and
control I
stuff,
shall
some of
have
the best I've ever
faculties.
seen, Alex.
I'd
So
really
good.
prefer not to hurt you.
You lead.
Like, the texture of that worked stone is so cool.
Scurvers must be getting close to their feeding ground.
Correct. I told you there'd be danger. Beyond this wall lies
An ancient vampire dungeon. Seen a lot of things in my time. Nothing quite like this, though.
I feel honored. A man with such a wealth of experience, yet I'm about to show him something new.
Ah.
Now, to open it.
Cool.
How the hell?
It's an ancient form of protection against unwanted guests. The mechanism which releases the latch reacts only to a higher vampire's blood.
Tricky mechanisms, a vampire hideout, fortified, secure.
Meteorite ore.
Must have
Nice.
been important to your species once.
That's some
Too sad.
adamantite. Adamantite.
It shall always be so. During the conjunction, the gate from our realm to this one opened upon this land.
Champion of Isham
This was
Butna.
the first place we
I am he who serves the tribe. Exalted above men, I renounce human weakness. Uplifted above men, I become keeper of my flock. Filled with strength, I turn my sword against enemies of the tribe. I am master and slave. I am executor of the will of the tribe. I accept his sword and his armor so I might serve the tribe. Indeed. Well, I don't know if I'm going to serve a tribe, but I'll take your cool sword. Bonus. Go away? Why do you keep doing that? Why does it keep doing that? Yeah, I think Esham's steel sword might just be better. Losing some critical hit, though. I think critical hit damage bonus. Inherent chance to stun is nice. And bleed. Yeah, I think it's better. Very marginal, though. Don't wear heavy armor.
This place. There's evil here. Death hangs in the air.
Yes. A great many beings have breathed their last here.
No. Just can't do that. Yeah, light all of these so I can put away my torch if I later on. Worth a try.
Glyphs are carved into the rock. Coated with blood used to be. They mean something?
They're emblems, symbols of, well, what you would call tribes, dispersed throughout the world after the conjunction. My ancestors placed them here to remind us all where we came from.
And this one? Which tribe's this?
Garisham. My tribe, and Deadlouse. We both remained in this part of the world.
Seems your kind assembled a peculiar little library.
Indeed. Though I personally...
Much more effectively in obtaining good quality human blood than hunting individuals. Raising humans to be... That's fucked up. Big fucked up. Oh, that's the Dracula reference. Let me have a look at it. Looked like I got a mask or something. Huh. Yeah, I don't recognize it. Is there a benefit to wearing it? Just look cool. Killing opponents restores vitality. Oh shit, it's really good. Okay. Got me a mask.
What's this symbol mean?
It's the symbol of the Tedet. Those who went east beyond the Blue Mountains.
Cells? Who for?
Ah, disgraceful. Excruciating.
Putting on the armor? Okay.
Particular page from our history. I'd rather not
Ah, they all have that effect. God, if this wasn't heavy armor, I'd love it. That's pretty rad.
Summon the demons of the past if it's all right with you.
Yeah, it looks great. I'm just not spec for this kind of armor. Now we'll wear it for a bit. Oh, I wasn't wearing the gauntlets. Alright.
Whose is this cliff?
Amaran. They ventured beyond the sea.
Cool.
Charming place. But what are all those cages for?
Got no pixel? Alright, man. Thanks for being here. I'll catch you tomorrow, I'm sure,
Yes,
for,
right. You see, humanitarians is something my ancestors were not.
I think tomorrow's
They
Skyrim.
concluded Kagmar would best
Anyway, take care of yourself, Pix.
tormented with the scent of blood he could not taste. Thus, they also kept humans here. Humans whose blood they slowly let.
Beyond the
Kagmar
sea.
ranted and raged in pain as those humans slowly bled to death.
They treated them like livestock. Live bait.
I'd like to be able to turn back time, deny it, but alas, I can do neither.
Yep.
Feel shame for my brethren. That is all I can do.
Don't take it so hard. Nothing you could have done about it. Let's get to work.
Well, that was awkward. Fine. I prepared the bait. Please be so kind and place it. Ideally at the tunnel entrances. The Zen will spread most effectively then.
Okay.
Place the bait at the tunnel entrances. Monsters will catch its scent more quickly.
When I think how these tunnels got here, it sends shivers.
Bait was the natural order of things. The place reeked of death and it attracted necrophages.
Yeah, that'll happen. Don't want to attract necrophages. I thought rats were bad.
Three done. One left. Think this'll work?
I certainly hope so. Meat stench or something. Wagering carrots clear to Novigrad.
Yeah, how's my... They're fine. Probably... Here my steel. Silver sword. I got. Right now. 86 will have to do.
Bait set.
Alright, let's put you in the cage.
I shall enter the cage. You must chain me inside. The bars are made of an alloy that will prevent me from transforming into mist.
Really?
Kinda thought you wouldn't want to.
I shall be in great pain. My sole thought being to stop that pain. I cannot know what I will do.
This is pretty metal.
We must hurry. The beasts have caught the scent and also my head. I started spinning.
That the blood?
Someone who's never experienced a vampire's bloodlust does not know the true meaning of thirst.
I don't know, man. I get pretty thirsty sometimes.
Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what would you do once I uttered it?
Don't know. Calm you down. Somehow.
Please. You won't see it. We must force through this, that is all.
We just smelled the blood.
Boy, these Skurvers suck. Forgot about these guys.
I shall overcome.
If I can hear more coming.
Oh. Oh shit! Got a lesser vampire. Yeah, give me that blood. Boy, he's so mad.
Need to hang on a little longer. Blood'll dry in a few hours. Scent won't bother you.
Oh, that's savage. Voluntary torture. And not like for fun either.
Get you out of here.
Hey, good evening, Paul. How you doing tonight, man?
You can't finish it in this state. Tell me how. I'll help you.
Spent the afternoon painting models with a friend. Good stuff, man. That's awesome. Glad you had a good time.
Any better?
Far from ideal. And some time must pass before I fully recover. But yes, a bit better, thank you.
I got an interview tomorrow morning at 10. Good luck, man. I'm sure you'll knock it out of the park.
Never expected it to be like that. You didn't tell me.
We need not discuss it.
But we do. Because if I'd known you were going to subject yourself to torture...
What would you have done?
Found Deadloff some other way.
I did not wish you to use any other way. Did that
Be a
occur
good
to
job?
you?
No. Because I thought no being would ever willingly subject itself to that kind of pain. You vampires aren't any different from us in that regard.
I told you. The pain is my way of paying my debt. The enormous debt I owe Dettlaff. If I had to do it again, I would in a heartbeat.
Oh, I finished the brew.
Resonance. It's ready.
Are you certain you followed the formula? The proportions were exact, the brewing time precise. This is important, Geralt. The slightest deviation could cost even a witcher dearly.
Relax.
I do alchemy all the
Got some
time, man.
experience brewing potions.
Very well. In that case, let's begin.
Gotta be good. What's up, Carol? The mask kind of fucked up that whole thing there. I couldn't see his eyes.
Excuse me. I shall only take a moment. You jumped the queue, sir. But Count, sir, you must understand. I've a meeting. The Count...
Sir, you were next. Please, take a seat. This gentleman was here first. Step down or you shall regret it.
Ah, fails to realize he was your friend, Count.
Jesus. We're getting a bit of a history lesson. Him through his own eyes.
It was then I ordered him to give up his seat and step off the stand. If only you'd seen his face. We got him good, didn't we, Detlef? And then Mother insisted we buy the mill. Curious, eh?
Oh, so curious.
But at least I've a yarn to spin for friends and associates. Forgive me. What?
Wow. Alright, so he gave in to the thirst. Not? Ah, right.
Awake at last. You ride like a squirrel caught in a snare. I'd begun to fear they were death throes, that you'd departed.
Not yet, man.
Sure wasn't pleasant, but it worked.
What did you see?
Delacroix. His death did not come easy. Seems Detlef had made friends with him, still killed him, and chopped up his corpse. And he was overcome with fury, remorse, cut off the hand that had committed the murder.
Interesting. And entirely unlike the Detlef I know. See anything else?
From the moment he first met Delacroix.
Saw a moment. Delacroix did something selfless. Was kind to Detlef. Guess it could have been the start of their friendship.
Why the uncertainty?
Nothing extraordinary about it. Normal, everyday situation, really. Visions were supposed to issue from strong emotions.
Clearly the situation provoked such emotions in Detlef. Keep in mind, he did later murder Delacroix. Killing someone who's grown dear to us, it's bound to elicit strong emotion. Vampires are no different in that regard. Did you see anything else?
Vision began and ended with a...
There was something. Showed up twice in the vision. A boot-black stand. Detlef first met Delacroix there. Went back after the murder, actually.
Peculiar.
Stand was somewhere in the port district, and the bootblack acted as if he knew Dettlaff.
That would be even odder. Perhaps we should have a chat with the lad.
Yeah, no kidding.
I would expect no breakthroughs.
It's our only lead. I'll go talk to him. Coming with?
I shall join you later if it's no trouble. I don't yet feel strong enough to venture out.
That's fair.
That's fair. Rest up. Be back as soon as I learn anything.
Else to get in here while I'm... Generation potion. Dig that. Wizard of Moo Cap Tower. Moo Cap. Eight. I don't need any more suet much. Notable things. Oh no, here we go. Stuff. Hell that. Sure, we'll take the puffball. Not. We already got that item. Oh good, the enemies didn't reset. I can't get out that way. How the hell do I get out then? Last time we left here, it was like cinematic. Left as a part of that. Gotta be a door. Up here, yeah. Okay. Oh, that's Regis again. Oh, hey, that's not bad at all. Ah, here we go. Boom! I went the wrong way entirely. I'm a moron. Really need to do the action roll. You just kind of jumped over a tombstone. Wasn't that tall? Like you're showing off right now. A harbor gate.
A bosom in the hands, worth 4 on a wench.
Saved and up here. And saved.
Life, science.
Hey everybody. We're gonna go ahead and call this one a night actually. We're at 3 hours, viewership's waning a bit, and I need to go make some food. Thanks everybody for coming out though. It was really fun actually to get back into Geralt's shoes and play some of this DLC. I haven't played it before, you know. I'll be bringing it back next week, maybe 2 streams instead of 1. I just wanted to test it out and see how it did. I'll be back tomorrow with... Check your schedule. Yeah, tomorrow is Enderall. We're going to be doing some of that. And thank you, again, everybody who came out. Special shout out to my supporters over at patreon.com/greatcanadianguy. Because of you, this is even possible, that I can keep doing this every day. And in particular, those supporting at the $5 or greater Big Dick G tier, with Darks, Hugh, Poetic Injustice, and Paul. Alright guys, I'll catch you guys on the flip-flop. Take care.